Natalie, maybe you can start off by, can you state your name, school, and grade?
I'm Natalie. I go to Castilleja and I'm in 6th grade.
Okay. And then a few minutes for the mentor. Can you please introduce yourself and say just a short blurb about yourself?
Hi, my name is Kimberly Herm, and I'm a civil engineer. I'm currently getting my master's degree in construction engineering from San Diego State University, and this is my second time mentoring with Magic.
Thank you. So Natalie, let's start off with you. Tell me about your magical journey. What did you start off doing, and did you find yourself changing course, or did you find yourself changing what you were doing at the end?
So I started off, I think from the beginning I knew I wanted to make a website. It was like between a website and an app, but I ultimately chose a website, and then it stayed that way for the whole time. And then in the beginning I had some trouble like choosing what I wanted to do it about. And then at the end I ended up choosing recycling, and then I stuck with that.
Cool. Cool. Can you tell me a bit about your relationship with your mentor? How did you work together? How did she support you?
I was thinking that for like, I want to say like 45, 50 minutes every week. We didn't normally meet for the whole hour. We would just talk about like the problems I was encountering with my website or like my Scratch problem, and then we would Scratch problems, and then we would figure them out together. She would tell me about something that she found, and then we would fix them together.
Great.
Most of the time, if I was like adding code to like my website or my Scratch, normally I would do that.
Team truck challenge.
It would just help me with the problems I was wondering.
This one?
Awesome.
Astrophy, you want to watch that?
What do you think was the most exciting part of your project?
I think the most exciting part was just seeing it all come together, especially when I started adding my CSS elements, because I got to see it go from just like a whole black and white page, and then it really got transformed at that point with like different text sizes, different fonts, different colors, different pages. I think that was really cool to see when it evolved.
Yeah, it is.
You talked a bit about using CSS. Did it work like you expected to?
In the beginning, no, because I was using inline CSS. Because originally when I tried to link a separate page, it wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually I found out how to link it properly with Kimberly's help. And then it was a lot easier to use after I used the separate sheet.
Cool. So what's your impression about having a career in STEM? Did this program change your impression about it? You know, just generally, how do you feel about it? Did this program affect the way that you approach it or think about it in any way?
I think now I think about it like a lot differently, because now I actually know like a little bit how more coding goes, because before this, the only coding I'd ever seen was like block coding with Scratch. And I think it's a lot different now, because now I see like when you actually have to write the code yourself, it's challenging, but it's also like more fun because you get a lot more out of it and you get to create a lot more completely from scratch.
That's awesome. Kimberly, I'll turn to you. So from a mentor perspective, what was the most interesting thing for you to see about her journey, about the whole process?
I mean, Natalie really just took it and ran with it, and I let her kind of take the lead and tell me where she needed help. And that's really great to see, just to see her take the charge and not look to me for ideas or look to me for, you know, guidance, but mostly just look to me for help when she needed it. And then I was able to, you know, help her make the project really her project. It was really all of Natalie's ideas and Natalie's work that went into it, and I was just there to help her. It was also interesting to me because I'm a civil engineer, and sorry, I have a lot of background noise. And as civil engineers, we don't really do a lot of coding and programming. Since I'm in grad school right now, we do some, and so it was kind of interesting because it aligned with me doing some more of this stuff in school that I hadn't done in 10 years. Yeah. And so I was also on certain things learning right alongside Natalie in terms of the specifics. You know, I have the tools to know how to find the answer, but I didn't just know it. So when she came to me with an answer, I couldn't just say, oh yeah, write this line of code. I had to work with her to figure out exactly how to fix the problem. So I learned right alongside with her as well.
That's awesome. So I guess we can end with maybe the same question for both of you. I guess we can start off with Kimberly and maybe we'll end with Natalie. So what would you tell other young women about this program?
I mean, I think it's a really great program. It definitely takes, you know, and Natalie will tell you this too, like she had to work on it, you know, on her own time outside of school. So it takes, you know, it takes commitment. It has to be something you want to learn how to do. And it's really what you make of it, but it's a great program if it's something you're interested in and you want to learn how to make something that's your own, and challenge yourself in new and different ways.
Awesome. Okay, what about you,
I
Natalie?
think like for other kids that like think they might want to do it, I'd just say if they think it's something they might want to do, just go for it because it's an amazing opportunity. It's a great program, but like if they don't want to commit, then don't try it because it is a big commitment. But
Yep.
if someone wants to do it and thinks they can commit, then definitely I would say try it because it's amazing.
That's great. All right. Well, I think we're finished here with the interview, but thank you to you both and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.